Since it began operating in the 1970s, Drax Power Station has been a key asset in providing energy security and grid stability to the UK. Through a 2-decade-long journey of trials and learnings that began in 2003, it has transitioned from coal to sustainable renewable biomass. This was spurred by government subsidies for coal power stations that could blend biomass into their generation to reduce the carbon intensity of the grid. More than 350 varieties of biomass, from forest byproducts to agricultural and food residues, as well as different methods of handling biomass, were trialed. Initially, material was ground on site, then blended with coal on conveyors to enter the same pulverizing mill before being fed into the boiler. However, this proved unviable, and the risks associated with handling and processing biomass with unmodified coal equipment assessed as too high. Co-firing trials were carried out using direct injection, whereby biomass was processed on site and blown directly into a unit's boiler mixed with coal. The level of biomass gradually increased with the boiler's performance carefully monitored and adjusted. With the success of co-firing, the next challenge was to apply it across all 6 generating units. The introduction of wood pellets offered new transportation and logistical efficiencies. Bespoke covered conveyors kept the biomass dry whilst being transported. By 2010, Drax was capable of generating up to 10% of its overall power from renewable biomass. In 2011, legislation changed to incentivize higher blends of biomass to coal. Instead of distributing biomass across its 6 units, Drax redirected the co-firing system towards a single generating unit. Gradually increasing the blend offered the chance to investigate boiler corrosion, slagging, and fouling from biomass, whilst testing mitigant solutions. Boiler trials were held using different blends of biomass, firing up to 70% on a single unit. In November 2012, the government's energy bill introduced contracts for difference, providing long-term contracts and a stable revenue stream for low-carbon generating technologies. This underpinned the full conversion from coal to biomass, with the first unit successfully converted in April 2013. New operational risks from increased biomass usage, dust, and fine wood particles posed serious hazards, including the threat of fire and explosions as well as respiratory risks. To manage this level of risk, Drax developed a rail delivery system, 4 biomass domes, covered conveyors, dust extraction, fire and explosion suppression systems, day silos, and modified mills, which enabled not just 1 unit conversion, but 4. Today, Drax has unique practical operational knowledge in handling and generating power safely at scale with sustainable biomass. The conversion has not only extended the life of Drax Power Station as a key asset in the UK's energy system, but laid the foundation for carbon removals at scale through bioenergy with carbon capture and storage, or BECCS.